is possibly the most bullshit room in the whole game in terms of Zero Suit Samus area, because you have to try to do short hops, and then literally once you get to that point, the rest of this is just like you're setting off the alarm, so go fuck yourself. Technically you can get around that by... This is the shortest way to get around this area. So that's easily the toughest room slash area. So once you get past here, usually you're okay. Unfortunately, you're going to set off an immediate alarm there because you could go past that guy. And now you're being chased again. Bunch of those fuckers. And try and get through here as quickly as possible. And then I'm gonna hide. But that's not possible at the moment. I keep running. Alright, we did it. Save room will not work while it's on alert. That's sort of why I did it that way, though. If I had been smarter, I probably could have skipped and, you know, gone up there and been able to come into the save room immediately and save. There's a little horse shit as well, as you can see. Right as you think you're clear to go, here comes another spotlight. Doing good right now. I need to go left, though. Nope. Got pressed over. Samus doesn't, when she's in Zero Suit mode, because there's no morph ball attachment, they assume that anytime you're pressing over while in an area that you can shrink or crawl under, you want to crawl. So this is how you get around that. The whole area is a bit obnoxious. Because that guy's technically still below me and he knows I'm up here. At least for the moment. Now we have the all-seeing eye. Now, I'm going to point something out here that I didn't realize initially. But when Samus is hanging on blocks like that, her feet are hanging off the edge. So as soon as the all-seeing eye comes down, it will spot your foot if you let it. So this area is sort of, I'd say, pointless because you're eventually going to get an alarm anyways. So you want to just come through here like this. And then hide. And then he'll run away. And then you're clear to continue. That would be your other hidey hole if you didn't realize you could hide down there earlier. There's the power bomb that I was talking about earlier. We want to try to get that. First things first, though. Let's save. Sabemos. What happened to the power bomb? Oh, looks like one of the base parts found it. Annoying. Sort of wonder what they would use those for. I mean, I understand they're Chozo brute relics, so they could probably, at the very worst, sell them. At very best, use them to help, you know, expand their pirate empire. So that's all fine and dandy. We didn't set the alarm there. We can actually do this, which is kind of nifty. I thought he was going to come all the way down. You do want to wait here for a second because that eyeball goes all the way up to the top. I did set the alarm off accidentally there, but it doesn't matter because you're going to set it off immediately when you're down here. So I'm about to die. You definitely do not want to go back down any of these pathways. You just want to keep going to the left. That was close. Can't hide up there either because all of those guys, their platforms are not, they're not for Samus's. Samus's fall down from there. Then you go over here, you press that, and they're all dead. They didn't actually die, but I like to pretend they did. So this will bring my health back to full. And save. And then we'll move on to another... We'll move on to a different area, we'll just put it that way. I'm not gonna say it's a more difficult area, because that area was definitely stressful as all hell. You can also see where if you don't get enough energy tanks, this is apparently some sort of Chozo relic board, whatever. Not sure if Samus remembers this. I mean, she obviously remembers this memory, but I'm not sure if she knew to come to this specific location or if you just sort of stumbled on this accidentally, because this is part of the ruins. I gotta do that 3 more times. However, with each passing hit, this boss is going to become more difficult. First with the thunder, and then I also have to watch out because if I shoot the orb while my face is in it, I'll take damage instead, like you saw right there. That's 2. Need 2 more. The thing's not always 1-to-1 either with the thunder. There's 3. Now, not only is there lightning, but the lightning will hit the ground and split. Or not. There it is. There's the attack I was expecting. But I managed to get that off before the next thunder came down. So now, I see a reflection of myself, but in my big girl suit. Now I get my magical powers with my big girl suit on. And now all of those hidden upgrades I got throughout the game become viewable. So I originally got Plasma Beam earlier, but couldn't use it. Now I can shoot through enemies. I got Gravity Suit, which allows me to do the flying as well as be in the lava. And I've got Space Jump. So now I can do my mid-air somersault. So I just went from being on super defense to being on super offense because all of the very difficult pirate enemies I've been fighting up to this point, or if now I'll just become big fucking targets that are about to get their asses whooped. They're about to get a beating, you know, the kind of beating that just is like embarrassing, because not only can I freeze them now, but like I've got wave, beam, and phaser, and plasma. So go fuck yourself. I'm pretty sure I can't go back that way. However, now that I've got fucking space jump, as well as plasma beam, you guys are all fucking dead. Oh, also, my suit allows me to jump, move, and jump in the water like it's nothing, like in the original game, so yeah. I just went from, like, having trouble to being overpowered, so that'll be fun. So, from here, the point of the game is I need to go, I need to find the super bomb, the super, you know, bomb, and then I need to find my way out of the facility, which is going to require defeating another boss, as well as making my way back to the escape pods that I showed you earlier. Not sure why there's lava here, but it does not affect me. It does not affect my ability to move in it. Does not affect my health. And I'm going to space jump my way out of here. This is definitely a, I don't know if skill's the right word, but this is definitely one of those things that once you learn it in one of the Metroid games, you never forget it. I mean, you guys could shoot me, but you're not going to do as much damage. And, I'm going to shoot through the ground. I'm going to shoot through you. And, what else? Yeah, I'm just going to shoot through everything. Yeah, originally those, walls were meant, to protect me from you, but now those walls are meant to protect you from me. So, yeah. I mean, you thought that was a good idea, but it's not, clearly. Like, not a good idea to do that. Because I'm just going to turn you over on my lap and give you a spanking. Give you the kind of spanking you deserve. Oh joy. Trying to prevent me from progressing now. I think that's gonna happen. So we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep going. Yes, I saw you. You thought you could hide in the little shadows. You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kill every one of you. I'm gonna genocide your whole race. Pirates were all like, "Did you see Samus in her sexy skin suit? Oh, she's just a lady. She can't hurt us with her little Her little stun beam, what she's gonna do to us? Now I got my big fucking Samus suit on, you're all gonna fucking die. So just let me come through here. You're giving me a ship to escape your fucking facility. No, you're like, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, no, you're not. I'm gonna kill you instead. I'm gonna get through your little facility. I'm gonna live, and then you're all going to die. The last one of you. I'm gonna get his fucking beak turned inside out. So unfortunately, I need my power bomb to get through the glass there, just like in Super Metroid. So if I come back this direction, which I don't think I will because I'll likely not be able to remember my way back, but if I come back this way with the super missiles, I can then go back into Brainstar again and make my way down into the depths of the planet in order to get like the 2 or 3 hidden collectibles that are there. Also, that's fucking bullshit right there, but whatever. Wasn't meant for this, I suppose. What are you doing now? What happened to setting the alarm? Oh right, I am the alarm. Those are the powered up version of those red dudes. They are no joke, because they jump up and down and they do decent damage. And what else? Oh yeah, these guys spawned as well. So they shoot little lightning bolts. You can usually easily defeat them by doing just what I did right there, which is your screw attack. Lick my balls. So I'm gonna power up my suit again. As well as save, of course. And yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll save, continue with the game, and then eventually I'll find my, as I've already alluded to, we'll eventually find the super missiles. I of course have my screw attack, so the flat areas that I was blocked off from, which I believe we're coming up to now, I'll be able to screw attack / missile my way through. Sweet, just like that. Pretty nifty, huh? I need to use missiles there. Yeah, those guys are really not fucking around. They do not believe in that phrase, fuck around. Actually, I guess they epitomize that. They are fuck around and find out type enemies that are just like, fucked around, I found out. So this is the area that once I defeat the boss, I'll have to fight a couple enemies that are in here. But once they're all dead, I will be able to escape. The angling is the best. It beats the rest. I may have told this story on stream before, I'm not 100% sure. I remember watching a guy speedrun. I know I'm talking about speedrunning again. I remember watching a guy speedrun Super Metroid. And he was doing it for Summer Games Done Quick. And he got to the point where he was past the end boss. And at the end of the game, you can there are two options. You can either save the animals, or you cannot save the animals. Now, this was based on a vote by the people who were donating to Summer Games Done Quick, and they ended up voting. More people ended up paying more money to save the animals than to leave them behind. If he had left them behind, I believe he was on track for a world record. But because he was, obviously respecting the wishes of the donors, it cost him a world record. Which I don't think would ultimately have mattered anyways, because I'm sure someone would have just beaten that record anyways. Shortly thereafter. I also understand very much now why when they go to these places, you have people on your quote-unquote couch. They're designed to be there to explain the run to the people, because certain things require, depending on how talkative you are, some of these things require some concentration to do. So you listen to these guys talk about, well, this is a one-frame link, or he's got to do this, and this, and then like the guy does it usually perfectly, because these guys are like ungodly trained. And I mean, they're not careers, mind you. I mean, these speed running is just sort of for the fame, the internet cred, if you will. So to make a long story short, doing the Let's Play recording bullshit, I very much understand, particularly when I'm playing a game I've never played before, why people do that, because I'm so concentrated on the game that I practically need a co-host to help carry the conversation, or help to spur on, the idea, or whatever you want to call it, the idea machine, in case I get stuck in an area, to have someone else's eyeballs go, well, have you tried X? Because they might be able to, while I'm concentrating on, fighting the enemies that are directly to my cardinal directions, they're able to look around at the full screen, because they don't have to focus down on any particular one person, and sometimes that helps to see things that you didn't previously see. Particularly if they're able to look at a mini-map and see little circles that say, hey, you can go this way. So we're going to do a little bit of exploring now. Plus, we're going to go look for those super bombs, which I'm going to give you a hint. It's not going to take me very long to find them. Congratulations, I found them. This is the secret hidden path. And yes, super bombs are required in order to get to the boss that I sort of evaded there just a moment ago. I can now open the yellow hat. Which we're going to do here in just a second. By placing one power bomb. I'm trying to select it like I used to be able to do in Super Metroid. What you do instead is you hold the trigger button in. Like that. What? There's nothing in here. What a waste of a power bomb. What shall I ever do? Did you say lay another power bomb? Because there's another power bomb directly up here. Yeah, that's true. So now I have 4 power bombs. Or I would have 4 power bombs if I hadn't used to already, but they'll be restocked in a sec. So you can see that top area is where the boss is. But there's a bunch of other gray areas that I have to investigate still, if possible. I like how even if I wipe out all the guys in that room, they still come through the door like, you know, there's an alarm. They're trying to chase or something. I don't know. You can do it, Chris. I believe in you. Then I can unlock some more doors, and we could go look for some more shit. Alright, I cut out some wandering in there. I picked up some more super bombs. But for the most part, there wasn't anything of that much interest, so we're just gonna skip over that. I did a lot of wandering, ended up finding nothing. So we're just gonna go fight the boss and finish off this game. I'm kind of doing this in post because what I've discovered was that even though my video recorded, my audio did not. So I had to substitute in background music. It's going to be poorly added, as you're about to see. But I lost my dialogue, I lost my music, so this is me attempting to rebuild that. So you'll notice that Samus isn't making any splish 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 noises. It's supposed to be like a cranky noise. You're going. This is Mecha Ridley. He's not too difficult. He's have to hit this little glass thing. Once it blows up, I have to hit it with my super missiles or regular missiles. Ideally, you want to use your super missiles because it should only take about 5 of those once you break the glass to get through him. So that's 1. 2 to break the glass, and then that's 2. And he does get more difficult as the fight goes along. That's 3. And that's 4. So a total of 6 super bombs from beginning to end. So I'm getting health now, because like any good Metroid game, we're about to be put on the clock. So we're going to sprint back to that area I said was going to be our escape pad, our escape vehicle. And once we get back, we have more than enough time to get there. 5 minutes is nothing comparing to when we were trying to get out of Mother Brain's area and the floor below us kept disintegrating. The one thing you do have to worry about is you do not. Well, there are guys that can give you health drops, but there are only those little floating orby things. We're gonna pass them. None of the space pirates drop any health, and in addition, you can't use a save module anymore. So your only thing to heal is suddenly flown out the window. These things, I think, are the only things that drop health and missiles. What we have to worry about is, you know, you might not have enough health to get by the higher level pirates. There's 2 of them, and they moved from one side of. They were originally in a different area, and they moved one screen over, and are standing by the exit door to the escape pods. So you have to beat both of them before the doors will open. So right now I have, I think that's 7 full E-tanks. So you can speed this guy up by shooting him with missiles, like in Super Metroid. You don't really need to do it if you are beelining this, but I suppose if you're not, I mean, maybe it's a good thing to, you know, have the extra time, but we'll beat this with, you know, time to spare. So these guys are bad against through attack. If you hit them, they will blow up. You do need to take out all the pirates, including the one I just killed above me. They do a lot of damage, and missiles do not affect them. So they drained all but my last E-tank. Gotta jump. Ta-da! So yeah, once you get in here, you're good to go. This last red spade part is gonna try and stop me, but yeah, not smart. Alright, Samus is going to zoom off the planet. Ridley's spaceship is going to explode with all the little space pirates on it. And then we're going to get a ranking. Mission accomplished. And these are staff credits. So I really like these types of games, but they are in the vein of you play through it the first time and you get an idea where everything is and you really explore, and then the second time you're more equipped to speedrun the game and get a better ranking. I'm gonna get a bad ranking because I only collected I didn't collect everything because I don't know where it is. I'm trying to skip over the credits right now. It's not working. But to make a long story short, you need to do it in a very short period of time, and you need to collect enough items in order to get the best, quote-unquote, best ending. It's not really a best ending so much as it is a kill screen with Samus on it. I'm gonna get the worst one, I think. But that's okay. People all did a good job translating the game into all its different languages. Validation test team supervisor. Of course, Straub with the B, with that weird looking B. We decided to add that into the game. Angel, we added that into the game as well. Wada, executive producer. All copyrights, game scenarios, music program reserved by Nintendo. And then we'll see how well I did here in a minute. Up, we're gonna cut back to where we got our big girl suit, and we're gonna notice that there's a little scribble down there at the bottom, which is something that Samus left there from when she was a little girl. How adorable. And this is my ranking. Clear time, 4 hours, 45 minutes. Rating for collecting items is 70%. So, see you next mission, and I will see you guys next time.